Hello and welcome to Bess Mahaney Pilates YouTube channel. Today we're going to do fundamentals again with the TheraBand. So fundamentals are basically Pre Pilates or Pilates basics, and the TheraBand is a great prop. It can add some stability, some instability, and it can also help stretch and strengthen a little bit more. So let's get started. Lie on your back. We're going to just start with breath work first, just to get ready to engage our core. All right, so as usual, you're going to breathe in through the diaphragm, your belly, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And you also want to activate the rib cage. You can put your hands right on your ribs. All right, we'll continue with the breath. I want to do a little pelvic tilting next. So hands right on those hip bones, imprinting, pressing the spine into the mat gently, and then arching your back slightly, tipping your pelvis the other way. As you inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And a couple more here. All right, so we're going to start rolling up with the TheraBand in our hands, and we're going to get the TheraBand right around the balls of the feet. Okay. Now, if you can sit with your legs straight out, that's what you want to try and do. If you can't, you can bend the knees if you have tight hamstrings. We're going to practice the half roll back. All right, I'll scoot back a little more so I'm in the camera. So, we've done this before in other videos. You round the low back, and you start to roll back towards the mat, and you keep your head and neck and shoulders relaxed. And then you're going to roll up and over your pelvis, and if you want, you can pull the band out slightly as you do that. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears. Stack it up again. Exhale. Almost till your tailbone feels flat on the mat. Inhale again. Exhale. Rolling up. Pull out on the band. 2 more times. Exhale. Inhale here. And exhale up. 1 more. And as usual, I'm going to just do a few reps. And you can add on, do about 10 of each exercise. Okay. From there, come onto your back. Tabletop position. My pants are coming off. All right. All right, so we have tabletop here. All right, and then we're going to just hold our arms over our shoulders. All right, and you can pull out on that TheraBand a little. You're going to point your toes, squeeze those legs together, and you're going to just tap the toes down just for a little low belly warm up. Keep breathing in and out. Keep the shoulders relaxed. 1 more on each side. And hold it there. Now squeeze those legs together, point the toes. All right, we're going to do a little 100 preps. So you're going to allow a little slack to come into your TheraBand. All right? Because we're going to wrap it around our legs when we curl up. All right, so the 100 prep is something you learn before you actually start doing the 100. So we're going to lift our head and shoulders, bring that band right over the legs, really lift up, pull the band down, and while you hold your legs in that position, and inhale back. And exhale, pull the band down, lifting the head and shoulders, you're looking right between those legs, and arms come right around to hip height. Inhale back, and come up. 2 more times. So you can do this 10 times. You can start doing the 100 where you would be pumping your arms, counting to 100 once more. And one more thing, while you're holding that position, you want to really point those fingers away from you. Squeeze the legs together, hold yourself up, and then release. Bring one foot down at a time. All right, so we're going to do a little bridging next. Very important, strengthening the back body. So my feet come in pretty close to my bottom and about sitting bones distance apart, a little less wide than hip width distance. All right, so I'm going to articulate up as I imprint. And as I imprint, I'm going to lift my arms, hips, arms come all the way up and pull on that band. Press your big toes into the mat. Taking a breath and exhale. You're rolling down one bone at a time. We're going to do a couple more like this and then change the TheraBand activity. So pulling out, lifting the arms back. We just need to open the shoulders a bit. Exhale down. One more time, imprinting. So I'm tucking my tail slightly, not a big tuck. Reaching back, pulling out on that TheraBand. All right, that feels great. Now you can also do a bridge where you keep the TheraBand right over the thighs, lift the hips and pull down on that TheraBand. And release. Two more times. I like the other version though, where my arms are reaching over my head. Once more. And roll it down. All right, so you're going to lift your head and shoulders, roll it up. All right, the next thing we're going to do is a little bit of upper back work. So you're going to bring the TheraBand right behind you and lie down on your stomach. All right, head is right down on the mat. My legs are hip width distance, and I have this band in my hands right below my bottom. And we're going to lift our head and chest, and arms are already lifted. Pull out on the band a little bit. Keep your head in line with your spine. You're going to press the pubic bone into the mat, pull the belly up, and lower yourself down once more. And exhale. Good back body, very important in Pilates. In everything, actually. Opening the chest once more. And you can always hold yourself there and kind of pull the arms out and back. You get really good at this. That's optional. So it starts getting a little more challenging to hold your position. Once more. All right, so we're going to sit back in a child's pose. Then we're going to finish off with a little side bending activity. Mermaid. I'm not sure about how I'm going to use the band. All right. Maybe put it under one of my knees. Yes, there we go. So you're going to sit here, just like that, with your knees bent. And I'm going to reach over and stretch that right arm over. My left forearm is down on the mat. And I'm going to bring myself back up and do that again. Drop onto the left forearm and reach that right arm over. This is where we get the more strengthening in that I was talking about with the TheraBand. It's a stretch, but you're going to get some strengthening in the shoulder. Once more. All right, awesome. Let's switch the legs. Get my band a little bit longer on that side. All right. This time I'm going to come down on my right forearm and reach that left arm up and over. So, and I'm trying to pull my shoulder blades away from my ears. Instead of going into the upper traps, you want to feel this more down in the lats, under the armpit and the serratus anterior instead of the top of the shoulder. Right? And you're getting a stretch on the lats. You're going to feel more strengthening though, like I said. 2 more times. And once more. So that's enough of that. I thought I would just do a few exercises at a time so you can do each one about 10 times. You can keep repeating the workout. You can add the other fundamentals video of it that I've done in the past, and I'll keep adding more fundamentals with props because it's great. Thank you for watching.